All right, everybody, welcome back to my Verbling classes. This hour we are going to be focusing principally on reading. I have a short story that I want to work through with everybody, and at the same time we'll be practicing our pronunciations, but my main focus here is principally going to be reading and using our English, working our mouths in the form of speaking English. Okay, let's see. Cherry, how are you?
Hello.
Hi, how are you doing?
Yes, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. And
Yes.
Cherry, where are you from?
I'm from Vietnam.
Vietnam?
This is my first time here. Yes. Do you know Vietnam?
I don't. I hope to one day. That would be great.
No. Yes. Welcome to Vietnam.
All right. And do you pronounce your name Sherry or Cherry?
Cherry.
Okay. And and what do you do? Are you a student or do you work?
Yes, I'm a student.
And what do you study?
I'm business now.
Say that one more time. What are you studying in the university?
I have studied business now.
Okay, so business. Is that what you said?
No.
Can you type that in the chat box for me?
Yes. I have
right.
your education. Yes.
All right. Oh, business law. Got it.
Yes.
Okay, so it's that L sound, business law. Okay, that should be an interesting degree to get. So, are you get your law degree, right? Are you going to be a lawyer, or you're going to study business law to help businesses with their legal matters?
Yes, it is very difficult for me.
Okay. All right, very cool. And let's see who else we got. Hi, Ivana, how are you? Which one is Ivana? We have two there. Hello. All right, welcome to class. Let's see. Nicholas, how you doing? Nicholas, make sure that your microphone is not muted. All right. Daniel, how you doing, man? Daniel, can you hear me okay? All right, let's see if we can get some microphones working. Anybody else have their microphone working? Let's see, Laura. Laura, can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Awesome. And Laura, where are you from?
I'm from Spain.
From Spain. Now, is that you in the picture here? Are you rollerblading?
Yes, I am.
Very cool. Very cool. And do you like to rollerblade very often?
Yes, 3 times that week.
Okay, very nice. And what part of Spain are you from, Laura?
Central part of Spain.
Okay, the central part of Spain. And what do you do? Are you a student or do you work?
I don't work. You know, crisis, economic.
Yeah. Okay. But what is your profession? Okay, you're a student.
Teacher.
Okay. Very good. Well, welcome to class, Laura. Let's see, Nicholas. Nicholas, did you get your microphone working? All right, cool, man. How you doing? Where are you from, Nicholas?
Okay, I'm from Buenos Aires, Argentina.
Okay, very cool. What part of Buenos Aires?
No, it's just a city called San Martin. It's
San Martin,
near the capital city.
Yeah, I've been there through San Martin. I used to live in Buenos Aires in Chacarita. Is where I lived.
Whoa, that's really good. That's really good.
So I was over there close by. I was also in let's see, Del Viso, Jose Paz, as well
Yeah,
as Parque Chacabuco.
Parque Chaco. Yeah,
Yeah.
and do you like it?
I loved it. I loved Argentina. Argentina is an awesome city.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, what are you a student or are
Yeah,
you
I'm
working?
a student. I'm a student, and I'm studying English translation.
Okay, all right. And is there a university there that you're going to?
An institute
An
called
institute.
Lenguas Vivas. Yeah, Lenguas Vivas is the name of this institute.
Okay, very cool. Very cool. And let's see. Let's go to Sarah. Sarah, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Very good. Now, Sarah, I remember your name, but it looks like you changed your picture here. Where are you from, Sarah?
I'm from Spain.
From Spain, okay. And what part of Spain are you from?
I'm from Galicia.
Galicia. All right. And what do you do, Sarah? Are you a student or are you working full time?
I'm a worker. I'm a restorer. I repair all furniture.
Oh, really? That's pretty
Yes.
cool. Yeah, my
Yes.
my mother enjoys restoring old furniture. She's been doing that for quite some time. It's one of her favorite hobbies to do. Now she's starting to sell her the furniture and things like that she fixes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, very cool.
Good.
Very cool. Well,
Yes.
welcome back to class, Sarah.
Thank you.
Let's see. Now, is this Tayed?
Yes,
Great. Did I pronounce your name correctly? Is it Tayed or Tahed?
Tahir,
Tahed. Well, okay, with the accent at the very beginning. And where are you from, Tahed?
from Tunisia.
Say that one more time. What country are you from?
Tunisia.
From Tunisia.
Tunisia.
Yes.
Got it. Okay, very cool. And are you a student or do you work?
I'm a student.
All right. All right. And what are you studying?
I study arts in school.
Okay. And what kind of art do you do? Do you draw? Do you paint? Are you a sculptor?
No, I mean culture, arts,
Oh, okay. So art. So you're-
literature.
Gotcha. Okay, very cool. Well, welcome to class. It's good to have you here.
Thanks.
So, Tired from Tunisia, okay? And Unai, how are you doing?
Fine, I'm fine.
Good. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Unai, are you from Chile?
No.
Dang it.
I'm from Basque Country in Spain.
Ah, see, and I was thinking Spain, but I was like, no. I remember a guy named Unai, and I believed he was from Chile. Okay, so you're from Spain. All right. And
Yeah.
okay, remind me again, Unai. What do you do? Are you a student or do you work?
No, I am an employment and I am studying English and German.
Okay.
And then I am making a course about life work.
Okay, and so instead of saying making a course, we would say I'm taking a course.
Okay.
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 All right. Very cool. Okay, so Unai from Spain. All right, and let's see. Van, how are you?
Hi, I'm great. Thank
Good.
you.
Good. Now, Van, you are from Thailand. Is that correct?
No,
Damn.
I'm from
I'm not
Vietnam.
doing good this hour. I am not
Yeah.
doing good. Okay, so
Yeah.
Van is from
Oh.
Vietnam as well.
Yes.
All right. So, remind me about yourself, Van. You're from Vietnam, and what do you do?
I'm working. I'm working.
Okay, and where do you work?
I'm working for networking.
Okay, so networking. So building computer networks. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Very cool. So Van from Vietnam. All right. Okay. Cool. And let's see. We've got Alessandro. How are you?
Buongiorno, chat. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. So apparently you're from Italy. Is that correct?
Yeah, correct. I'm Italy. I'm studying Faculty of Commerce.
Very cool. Very cool.
Thanks.
And apparently you enjoy jazz music. Is that correct?
Yeah, I love jazz. Actually,
Nice. Do you play an instrument?
yeah, I have now a Spanish guitar. I started a Spanish guitar, but I will buy an electric guitar within weeks. So
Great.
something
Great.
some jazz
So
lessons.
are you learning flamenco style? So using your fingers to play?
You know, actually, I'm starting with the basics, practice test only to make my fingers more smooth on the neck. In
Okay,
order to,
gotcha.
but I don't have right now on the Spanish guitar. I'm not learning any special genre.
Okay.
I'm just making my finger more smooth in order to, when I got the electric guitar, be able to learn jazz.
Yeah, the good thing about learning on a Spanish or classical guitar is that it really stretches out your hands. So for me, between my thumb and so when I play, actually it's these two fingers here. I have I'm at a 7 fret stretch is what I can do from my finger to my pinky.
Wow.
And that's because I learned how to play on a classical guitar. Now when I play on like a small neck or a electrical guitar, so
It's
electric
easy for
guitar,
you.
it's really easy. It's really easy. So,
Yeah, actually, fine.
okay.
The Spanish guitar is its neck is enormous. I can
Yeah.
maximum have five fret on the neck, but 7
Yeah.
fret must have a huge hand.
Yeah, well, my hands aren't that big. It's just working at stretching and holding them apart, and then figuring out how to position them. And it really has to do with your thumb as well. You need to slide your thumb down the back of your neck, because if you're constantly trying to grip the neck like this instead of bringing your thumb down, if you bring your thumb down, that'll help you widen how far you can stretch.
This is a sense.
So, okay, cool. And then Daniel, did you get your microphone working?
Yes,
Awesome. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. How are you this morning, teacher?
I'm doing good as well. I woke up a little bit later, but that's okay. I was supposed to go running this morning, but I taught last night until about midnight. No, it was about 11. And then there's did we watch that last night? What's today? Today is Tuesday, right? We watched another TV show last night. I think it was The Walking Dead, but I'm not sure. Anyway, there's a TV show that's called The Walking Dead, and we usually stay up and watch it.
It's awesome.
Oh, it's so good, man. I love it.
Teacher, I heard your songs.
Oh, were you able to hear it?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
But I'm not. Were you the guy who was singing "Aquí estoy"?
I'm singing the backup.
The backup.
Yeah, so there's it's my buddy Sebastian here in Alajuela. He's singing lead, because my thing is you can tell when there's a gringo that's trying to sing Spanish, right?
Yeah.
There's sometimes when even though I speak Spanish, sometimes it doesn't come out right. Like I put a stress on a vowel that shouldn't be stressed. Now I wrote the song. I wrote the song with my wife. She wrote the lyrics, and I wrote the melody and all the music. The music is very simple. It's very simple. I think I'm capoed on fret 2, and it would be it's like E minor up into a sustained 9D to a G. That's the basic chord in the verse, and then to an A minor C. Or let's see, do you know the letters, or do you go by do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do?
Yes.
Okay. I have to learn those here. I know them, but I have to go through the C major scale to be like, okay, so it's do, re, mi, fa. Okay, so fa instead of F. So okay, or whatever it is.
But we use the C, D, E, F, G. We don't
Oh,
use
okay.
do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si.
Oh,
It's
okay.
weird.
Yeah, because I learned with the letters, so it's a really basic song,
Yeah.
but yeah, I wrote the melody and I sang the backup. So the guy who's singing, he's actually from here in Costa Rica. So
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I was singing the backup, so the higher voice.
Okay, okay.
But cool. Well, awesome. All right, you guys. Well, let's go ahead and get started. This hour we're going to be focusing mainly on reading. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Teacher Chad. I do come from the United States, but I currently live in Costa Rica. I learned Spanish when I was living in Argentina. But my Castellano accent is almost gone. I still have a little bit left, and I am from River. So if I know it's
Oh.
50-50. Sometimes people are like, yeah. Other times people are like, no, Boca. But anyway, it's just a joke. So yeah, when I got to Argentina, the family sat me down and they're like, all right, man, you live in Buenos Aires now and you have to choose a soccer team. I was like, I don't know anything about soccer. And they're like,
Of course,
you got to
yeah.
choose. You got to choose. So all right. Okay, you guys. So we're gonna be reading a short story today and practicing our pronunciations as we read. All right. This is a short story that I found online, and I'm gonna go ahead and put the link here in the chat box if you don't already have it. Okay, so I just put that in the VerbLink chat. I'll put it in Google Chat as well. All right, so that's the link to this short story. The short story is called "Last Dance of a Black Widow," and we're not going to be practicing any comprehension. We're just going to be reading through this and practicing pronouncing and reading words in a short story format. Okay. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to start over on the left-hand side with Alessandro, and then I'll go over to Van, and I'll work my way towards the middle, and then back out again, okay? So when you open up this document, or this link, okay, this is what you're going to see. All right, so it has the title here, Last Dance of a Black Widow by Bradley Convisor. It's probably what it is. And down here at the bottom, do you guys see where these two arrows are at? Okay, with those two arrows, that's how we're going to turn the page. Okay, so we're going to turn the page right now. Okay, and we're going to go to this first paragraph. And I'll zoom in just a bit here. Let me zoom one more time. And Alessandro, let me have you start on that first paragraph, please.
Yes, sure, with pleasure. So it's A.B. Whistler stood at the window for her hospital room, looking wistfully at the outside world. Everything she saw was painted in black and white and delicate shades of grey. A bird, a cardinal she believed, its color stripped from its body, was frozen in mid-flight. Only feet from the window, its graceful wings outstretched and poised to beat the air if time ever resumed. The handful of people walking across the country yard were likewise stationary, their bodies frozen mid-stride and mid-speech. It was like God had pressed the pause button on the world and then peeled away all the vibrant color that gave life and beauty to the earth.
Good, good. So what I'd like to practice with you is that TH sound. So for example, on that last word, earth.
Earth.
Good, good. So let's pronounce from where it says vibrant colors, okay? So we have the word that has that TH sound. Vibrant colors that gave life and beauty to the earth. Try that.
Vibrant colors that give life and beauty to the earth.
Good, much better, okay? All right, let's go to Van. Let me have you read this next paragraph, please.
Me?
Yeah, Van. Van? Okay,
Hello.
Unai. Okay, Van, are you going to read this next paragraph that starts with Abby? It's right here on the screen. Do you see that?
Teacher Chad?
Okay, Unai, let me have you read that next paragraph.
Okay. Abby was aware of her corpse behind her, the fire, cancer-ridden body covered by acid, but she preferred not to think of it. She was also aware of the 2 dozen or so black filaments that stretched from her back and found her chest, through the seat in her body. But she preferred not to think of this neither. She wanted to admire the world, her world, for as long as possible despite its aesthetic, lifeless appearance.
Okay, let's practice that last word. The word is appearance.
Appearance.
Okay, let's try that one more time. Appearance. Appearance.
Appearance.
Good. Much better with that R sound. I also want to
Okay.
practice the word sheet. I'm going to type this in the chat box. Sheet.
Shit.
Okay, give me a good I sound. We're going to use that Spanish I. Okay, we're going to say she, sheet.
Shit.
Okay.
Shit.
Okay, one more time. Now, what you want to be careful with is if you use the short I sound in pronouncing that E, it's going to sound like a cuss word. It's going to sound like you're saying mierda. Okay, so you want, instead of using the short I and saying shit, okay, you want to say E, she, sheet. Try that. She, sheet.
Shit.
Okay, one more time. Give me a good E sound. She, sheet.
Shit.
Good, that's it. Okay, so make sure we have that E sound there. Okay.
Sir Chad?
Okay.
Yeah.
Sir Chad, I want to ask you something.
Sure.
Please, can you tell me, in your opinion, what how human must see the life? I mean, how he must win all the obstacles and difficulties to achieve his goal. If you don't remind.
And what is this referring to, Tayed? Are you
Refer to studying.
studying how a person is would be able to achieve their goals?
Yes, and how must he stimulate himself in order to win all the obstacles and difficulties, please?
Well, I can tell you what I do and how I'm able to do things. It really depends on your personality and what motivates you. Okay, right now, life is motivating for me to be able to provide for my family. Okay, and so I have 3 other people that depend on me. All right, and so I need to make sure that, number one, I'm healthy, so that I can stay alive and make sure that my family is taken care of. And so I do things like I exercise, and I exercise almost every day. All right. Now, if you're talking about how to learn a language and how I was able to learn Spanish, I studied every day for at least 2 hours, and then I went out and I practiced. Okay. I fell flat on my face almost every day. Okay, and Argentines were not very not a lot of times were they helpful, and it's not a knock on Argentines. I love the Argentine people and the city, mainly because they were like, no, you don't say it that way. This is how you say it. Get out of my face. And so I was like, okay, great. And so I would take notes. Okay, I always keep a notebook with me, even when I teach classes. This is my notebook. Okay, and I make notes all the time on how you pronounce things and how I can better help you. And so if you're asking about how to better learn a language, keep a notebook with you. Recognize, yeah, that's right. Recognize when you have a problem. So when I point something out, I'm not. I want you guys to work on it. Okay, and I'm not pointing it out to make you feel bad. I'm pointing it out so that you can better yourselves in correcting the pronunciation. All right. Now, what it takes is when you set goals, you have to practice those goals every day. And because if you don't, and you're not completely serious about it, it may take longer for you to achieve that goal. All right.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. But sorry, because I have to go now. I can't.
Okay.
I can't study with the people now. Thank you.
All right. Sounds good.
And your thinking is very good. Thanks.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Taher. All right. Let's go on. Let's go to Cherry. Cherry, let me have you continue reading
Yes.
on this next paragraph. Okay, that starts with sudden.
Sudden. Okay. Sudden movement caught her attention, and for a brief moment, Abby cast a flash of her reflection in the window glass. The woman looking back at her 15 years younger, in vibrant young creature full of beauty and potential, lost the older broken woman. She has been as that last brow has instead of her quarantine. Orange color nose, wide blue eyes, full of light promise instead of the watery half-grown eyes. 3 hours now, fully dressed, when you first finger man his through his clean, unstable eyes, cracked and pigmented mouth, ill possessed, smooth, perfect skin, the blank canvas of brown, instead of the wink must be now displayed to the world.
Okay, all right, excellent attempt here. Okay, now, Cherry, I want to help you with a couple things, and then the next time you read, I'm going to help you with a couple more. Okay, so first off, I want to practice the B sound. Okay, this is the B sound when we pronounce the word blank. Okay, so when I pronounce, and I put the word over in the chat box. Okay, the B sound. So you're going to put your lips together. Blank. Try that.
Blank.
Okay, good. Blank. Now, this word here that I'm typing in the chat box, that K is going to be silent. It's not going to make a sound. So instead of saying kni, okay, we say knee.
Knee.
It starts off with an N sound. Knee. Okay.
K is voiceless.
Okay. Knee. Okay. The K is silent. All right. I also want to practice with you the P sound. Okay. Into the T sound. So we're going to say promised. Promised. Try that.
Promised.
Okay. Try that one more time. Promised. Promised. Good. Okay, and then I want to try this third line here that starts with "at her 50 years." Okay, so I'm going to read that line, and I want you to repeat it after me. Okay, so I'm going to say, "At her 50 years younger, a vibrant young creature, full of beauty and potential." Please read that line. Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, let me have you read that line for me. Okay, so please repeat that, Cherry. At her 50 years younger, a vibrant young creature full of beauty and potential.
But I don't see the chest reading.
Let's see. That just got crazy on me. All right, give me 1 second. There we go. That's the one I wanted. Okay, so do you see that there? Okay, so it's going to be this line. At her 50 years younger, a vibrant young creature full of beauty and potential. Please read this line.
As her 50 years younger, a vibrant young creature full of beauty potential.
Okay, give me a good B sound. Beauty. Okay, one more time. Beauty. Beauty. Good. Okay, now whenever you see that letter, remember how it felt to pronounce that B. Okay, so you can say beauty and vibrant.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Good job, Cherry. All right. Let's go to Steve. Are you following along here? Okay, Steve. Let me have you read. Let me have you read this last paragraph here that starts with trembling.
Okay. Trembling, Amy reached out to try and touch that reflection, as if by touching it she could reclaim something of what age had stolen from her. But the reflection was fleeting, gone before her head. Her hand touched the glass, but there was no disappointment in the sight that followed. Just resignation.
That's resignation.
Resignation. There was no recapturing of yours.
Good. Good pronunciations here. I have one word that I want to work on you with. This word is reclaim. It has a long A in it. Reclaim. Try that. Good. Much better. Thank you. All right. So class, we're going to go to the next page. So with these arrows here, go ahead and click over. And let's go to Daniel. Let me have you read the first three small paragraphs. So from even until world here. Okay.
Okay. Even after death had claimed you, especially after death had claimed you, the sound of a door creaking open filled the silent room, followed by a gust of frigid air that made Abby shiver despite herself. "Time to go, Abby," a quiet voice said, a voice that Abby recognized but hadn't heard in almost 60 years. She turned around slowly, noted that her room was defined by the same static black and white quality of the outside world.
Okay, good. Let's practice. We're going to practice 4 words, okay? The first word is death. Okay, give me a good TH sound. Death.
That.
Okay, now how you're going to pronounce that TH. Okay, I want you to think of la theta de los españoles. Okay, that, like they would say gracias. Okay, they stick their tongue between their teeth, right? So we say the word death, and our tongue goes between our teeth. Try that.
That.
Yeah, death. One more time. Death.
That.
Okay, good. All right, so that's a sound that that you can work on. Now that's how you would pronounce it. Okay, good.
Okay.
This next word is filed. Okay, this has an ed ending that sounds like a D. Filled.
Filled.
Okay, good. With that D ending, filled. The next word I want to practice is your V sound. The word is shiver.
Shiver.
Okay, so remember when we pronounce that V, Okay, your top teeth are going to go right on your bottom lip. Shiver, shiver,
Shiver.
shiv. Make that vibration. Shiver.
Shiver.
Good. So shiver, shiver.
Shiver. Okay.
Good. Okay. Last word is oh, there it is. Defined.
Defined.
Okay, and this has an ed ending that feels like a or that sounds like a d. Defined. Okay.
Okay.
Good. Thank you. Let's go to let's see where are we at. Sergio. Sergio, I'm going to have you read the next this next paragraph here that starts off with her father. Can you see that? Okay, let's go to Nicholas. Let me have you read this next paragraph, starting with her father.
Okay. Her father stood before her. She had been just 15 when he had died of lung cancer, but his face had been burned into her memory, and he looked just as she expected he would. Dressed in the customary garb of a West Virginian coal miner, his overalls, shirts and gloves covered with a thick layer of charcoal-colored grime and soot. Loose strands of graying hair picked out from under a grey hat perched on top of his head. His face, aged well beyond what his years should have demanded, was also coated with a thin layer of fat and sweat, giving him the warm, tired, yet prideful look of a man who knew he had a hard job, but one he did well.
Okay, good. Now, Nicholas, I can tell that you've had some British training in your English. Are you? Do you want to keep that accent, that British accent?
Is it bad for you?
No, no. It makes no difference to me. It depends on the reason why I ask is because it depends on how I correct you. Because if you say, okay, yes, I'm learning more of a British style, I'll say, okay, and I can lean off of some of the corrections because there's sometimes when we would say more of an instead of a, like the word better, okay, we would pronounce that instead of beta. Does that make sense? Okay, that's how in England they would say beta instead of better, like we would say better, okay?
Yeah,
So,
I'm trying with the British accent. If you want
okay.
to make corrections, you can do it.
No, okay. That's what I wanted to know. Your British accent is very good. Okay, good
Thank
gracious.
you.
Why does that keep happening? All right, let me try one more time. Here we go. Right here. Sorry. One last time. That's why it switches. Okay, here we go. Cool. All right. So on. The only part I really wanted to work on was, let's see, it is 6 lines down, so where it says gray hard hat perched. Do you see that?
Hold on a second. Yeah.
Okay, so let's practice. Yeah, I know. Let's practice that sentence. So we're going to say loose strands of graying hair peeked out from under a gray hard hat perched. Okay, so we're going to use a T ending here on perched. Okay.
Yeah, it's
a gray
like
hard hat perched on top of his head. So let me have you read that sentence, starting at loose.
Okay, yeah, it's like a tongue twister.
Yeah.
Loose strands of graying hair picked out from under a gray hard hat perched on top of his head.
Okay. All right. So when we say that D sound, hard hat. Okay. I want you to think of that Spanish R feeling. So like when you say ere, okay? So we want to say hard hat, a gray hard hat. Try that.
A gray hard hat.
Good.
Perched
okay.
Yeah.
Woo. Nice. So a gray hard hat perched on top of his head. One last time, and then we're done.
Okay. All the
just that gray hard hat perched.
Gray hard hat. Oh, sorry. Gray hard hat perched on top of his head.
Nice. Good job. Okay, cool. Let's see. Esra, how are you?
Thank you so much, Dad. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Can I ask you to move a little bit closer to your microphone?
Okay, now is it fine?
Yes, that is much better. So I want you to read right here where it says where, okay? And I'm going to have you read all the way down to where it says, don't I at least get a trial, okay? So right here where it says where, can I have you start there, please?
Yes. Where are we going, Dad? She asked, all of a sudden feeling like a little girl in his presence, instead of an elderly woman, older than he had been when he had died. I think you know where, Angel. That had been his name for her, Angel, sorry, because all of the doctors believed that she, devastated by a debilitating uh, respiratory infection shortly after birth, wouldn't survive her first 3 days on Earth, but by some grace of God she hadn't only survived but thrived. Stood before her father. Don't I don't I at least get a trial?
Good, okay.
I'm so sorry. I got excited too much.
Oh, you're doing just fine. Don't worry. Your Esra, your R sound really, really good. Nice job. I do want to practice a few things with you, okay? So here where it says devastated by a debilitating. Okay, let me see if I can highlight that real quick. Okay, so these words right here. Devastated by a debilitating respiratory infection. Okay, let me have you try that part one more time.
Devastated by a debilitating respiratory.
Okay, so okay, it's respiratory.
Respiratory. Okay.
Okay, one more time. Devastated by a debilitating respiratory infection.
Devastated by a debilitating respiratory infection.
Good, good. Nice job. All right. The other sound is the TH sound. Okay. We have the word earth. Okay. Let me have you practice that. Earth.
Earth.
Good. Much better. Okay. When you had read it, you had said ert, using more of a T. Just remember, when that T and the H are together, we put our tongue between our teeth and we say that th sound. Earth. Okay.
Earth.
Okay, so let's practice that TH sound one more time, and we're gonna pronounce this word here. The word is thrived. Thrived.
Thrived. Okay. Thrived.
Good. Okay, give me a good R sound there. Okay, so instead of saying thrived and using a hard R, I'd like for you to say thrived. Thrived. Try that.
Thrive.
Okay, getting much better. Getting much better. Nice job. Okay, let's go to Laura. Laura, let me have you read let me have you finish off this page, okay, where it says, oh, Abby, right here.
Okay. Oh, Abby, you had one. The moment after you died, and he found the quality of your soul, making. I don't understand, she said meekly. Sure you do, Abby. The Alzheimer's may have screened around your memories toward the end, but you're dead now, and you know full well that you did.
Okay, let's practice this word right here. Okay, this word is lacking.
Lacking.
Good, lacking. Okay, this word right here is pronounced Alzheimer's. Alzheimer's.
Alzheimer's.
Okay, good. Okay, let's practice this word right here. Okay, the word is towards. So instead of pronouncing that W, we would just say towards. Towards.
Towards.
Okay, one more time. Let's pronounce that D at the end. Towards.
Towards.
Okay, good. And so when we pronounce that D, at the end that's followed by an S, our tongue kind of just hangs out up on top. We say towards, and it kind of pushes out that S. So we say towards. That's how that works. Okay, let's try that. Towards.
Towards.
There you go. Good. Good. Nice job. Okay, everybody. Let's go back here. And we're going to click on this arrow. Okay, so we're going to go to the next page. And Inga, I believe I saw you come in, right?
Hi, yes.
Hi. Let me have you read this this top paragraph right here, okay?
Yes. Abby looked at the clock hanging on the wall opposite the bed. What cruel place to hang it, she thought, and had thought previously while she still lived, perched in a perfect position so that the dying could watch as the seconds of their life ticked away. The hands were frozen, like everything else in this grey place, and it would be 4:25 and 33 seconds forever here. She didn't want to look back at her father, didn't want to see the disappointment in his eyes, but she did, and it was with a sharp retort on her lips.
Okay, good. All right, let's practice a couple things here. Okay, this word here, you gave it a an e sound on that I. So instead of saying lived, you had said leaved. So let's get a good short I sound. Lived.
Lived.
Okay, one more time. Lived.
Lived.
Good, much better. Okay, let's practice the th sound here in the word everything. Everything.
Everything.
Good, good, much better. Okay, now looks like someone has a Nokia phone.
Yes.
we have that same phone, or a Nokia. Okay, so in this word here, that S will not be pronounced like a Z. Okay, you had said disappointment.
Yeah.
Okay, it would be an S sound. We would say disappointment.
Disappointment.
Okay, good. All right. The last one is that short I. One more time here on the word did. So instead of saying deed, a D sound, we want to say did. Try that.
Did.
Good. Much better. Nice job, Inga. Okay, let's go back out to Cherry. Cherry, let me have you read. Cherry, let me have you read these two paragraphs right here. You see that in blue? Let me have you read that, okay?
It's on the pearl, you know. If you hadn't died, you couldn't have turned out as did Abby's father Jack. But I'm sorry, I don't see clearly.
Okay, you're right here on the word but the stern.
Okay, but the stern expression never left his face. I think if I hadn't died, you may have killed me as well, Abby.
Okay, just till right there. All right, let's practice this word right here. Okay, now when we say this word, we want to start out with more of an oo sound. Okay, so we want to say wouldn't. Try that.
Wouldn't.
Good, wouldn't. Okay, now this word here is chuckled. Okay, with like your first name, Cherry. Okay, that ch sound is going to sound the same. Chuckled. Try that.
Chuckled.
Okay, let's try that one more time. Chuckled.
Chuckled.
Okay.
Chuckled.
All right, so we want to pronounce a D there at the end. Okay, chuckled. Okay, getting better. Nice. Okay, and let's work on this word here. The word is expression. Okay, so here in the middle of the word with the double S, we're going to pronounce that as a sh sound. Expression. Okay, one more time. Expression. Shh. Like you're telling someone to be quiet. We say shh. Let me have you pronounce that sound. Shh. Okay. All right. So let me show you what I'm doing with my mouth. Okay. I put my lips together like this. I say shh. Try that.
It is difficult.
One more time. We're gonna say shh.
Expression.
Good. All right. So we're gonna say expression. Almost. Okay, now that's a sound that you would need to work on. Okay. All right. Good.
Yes.
Let's go to Van. Van, is your microphone working okay, man?
Hi. Yeah.
All right. Very cool. Let's have you read From here, let's see, Abby to the truth. Let me have you read those paragraphs, okay?
Happy. Okay. Abby's father chuckled, but the
Nope.
stone.
The next paragraph down where it says
Okay,
Abby
okay, okay,
felt.
okay. Abby felt something horrible well up within her. How can you say that? She asked, her voice barely with a whisper. The infection, I forever believe it did something to your brain. My wish answer wouldn't have changed anything. You were had right to be a sociopath, Abby, and if I had lived, nothing would have changed. You can deny it all you want, but the truth is the truth is the truth.
Okay, good, good. Let's practice this word here. We're going to use that that ed ending will be a t sound. So we'll say asked. Try that. Asked.
Asked.
Okay,
Asked.
good, good. Okay, and this word here, anything. Okay, so we're going to practice the th sound here on this word, anything. Try that.
Anything.
Okay, anything.
Anything.
Okay, so we're going to stick our tongue between our teeth and we say thing, anything. Try that.
Anything. Anything.
Okay, almost. So let's try that one more time. We're going to say anything. So your tongue between your teeth. Okay, stick your tongue between your teeth there. Anything.
Anything.
Good, good. One more time. Anything.
Anything.
Okay, almost. Okay, so that would be a sound for you to work on. Okay.
Okay.
All right, Daniel, let's go to you, and I'm going to have you read. Let's see. Let me have you read from here down to here, please.
They all deserve it. I didn't do anything wrong. No, her father asked, and he suddenly wasn't her father anymore. The older, dirty features replaced by the resplendent, aristocratic face of a much younger, much more handsome man. Then explained David Jackson, your first husband, the man you murdered after 5 years of marriage by poisoning his tea.
Okay, let's practice this word right here. The word is deserved.
Deserved.
Okay, one more time. Deserved.
Deserved.
Good, good. Nice job here. Okay, I want you to practice. Okay, good job with the word resplendent. Okay, that was a good pronunciation there. Nice. Now, give me a good Costa Rican R sound. Aristocratic.
Aristocratic.
There you go. There's my Costa Rican. All right, aristocratic. Nice. Okay, and this word here with another ed ending. Murdered.
Murdered.
Yeah, murdered. One more time.
Murdered. Murdered.
Okay, good, good. And Daniel, here in the next month, I'll probably do my ed endings class one more time, and we'll go over how to pronounce those ed endings, okay? Because your pronunciations are really good, but those ed endings trip you up every once in a while.
Yeah.
Okay? All right, let's see. Let's go to Unai. Let me have you read this next little bit right here, okay?
Moment. He was okay. Okay. He was an adulterer, Abby said. Her voice suddenly a hiss. Hardly a damnable offense, David said with her father's voice. The Bible says it is. And even if it was, it wasn't your place to enforce the Lord's justice. He was sleeping with his secretary, Abby argued, in our marriage bed.
Okay, good. So let's practice this word here. Instead of saying ado, Okay, we're going to use adul. Okay, so it's going to be a short U sound. Adulterer.
Adulterer.
Good, adulterer.
Adulterer.
Okay, now this word, class. Okay, we're going to stick an I right between the M and the N. So I would actually say damnable.
Damnable.
Damnable offense.
Damnable offense.
Okay, good. Now this word here is Bible.
Bible.
Okay, one more time. Bible.
Bible.
Excellent. Okay, and this word here is argued.
Argued.
Excellent. Excellent. Nice job. All right, who's my next
Thank
reader?
you.
Esra, let me have you read this last paragraph here.
Sure. No, Abby, he wasn't. And you knew he wasn't. You just knew that you were done with him. He'd grown born. In fact, it was you who were having an affair. So you poisoned him, chopped him up, buried him, and convinced the authorities that he had run away with another woman.
Good. Excellent. Excellent pronunciations. That sounded really good. I didn't hear any real big issues. Your ed sounds sounded really good, and your r sounds, as well as your t's and whatnot. Excellent job, Esra. Let's go to Steve. All right. Do I have enough time? Let's see if we can knock out one more paragraph. So we're going to go to the next page and over. Steve, let me have you read this paragraph right here, please. Okay, Steve, I can barely hear you. I can barely hear you at all. It was okay at the very beginning, but it got worse as you started reading. I can't understand your words. In fact, I can hear myself better in your speakers than I can hear you. In fact, I can hear myself better in your speakers. But okay. We are just out of time right now. I do apologize. But we need I need to move on to my next class. Let's see. Let me go ahead and read that. Okay, so my next class is this next hour. I'm actually teaching in a 5-hour block this hour. Okay, or this time. My next class is my grammar class. I'll be going over comparatives and superlatives. Okay, we'll take a look at what those are, and then we'll do some practices. Later today, I'm going to go back to this class of Last Dance of a Black Widow, and we can continue reading right where we left off. So if you guys want to continue reading with me, that would be great. If not, if you guys got other things to do, that's fine as well. All right. If you want to follow me along to my grammar class, that's great as well. If you got other things to do, it's cool. No worries. All right. All right. We'll see you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Nos vemos, che.